Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good as well. Welcome back to this YouTube channel. Kindly like this video, comment down below. If you're a returning subscriber, fanya hizo mambo zote. If you're new here guys, let me just give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes, some few seconds za kusubscribe. Usione hii video kama uja subscribe because it's about to be interesting. Yeah, so guys, it's been like 2 or 3 weeks kitambo ni upload. I've had so many, like nimekuwa so caught up. Okay, it's not, by the I even have some videos that I've not uploaded, but does the upload. But before tuanze sasa ku-upload, I decided to hit you guys with a story time. It's story time. So guys, I recently graduated on 27th of June, and I was just seated here and I was just thinking to myself, imagine like last year a time like this I was considering kuachana na shule kabisa. Simply because I was heartbroken. I was a mess. And then I don't know, sasa ningekuwa wapi? I could have achana na shule. The person who will have made me do that yake alimaliza. So that the fact that I graduated, which means I finished school, brings us to our story today. And so I don't know what the title of this video will be, but I think it will be, like how I found out. By the tukubali tu ikwe series, let me start by telling you how I found myself in a toxic relationship, an abusive relationship. Yes, like how I found myself there. Another video will be maybe the red flags that I used to ignore, what used to happen, what used to trigger the violence and the what. And then the third video will be how I managed, because it wasn't easy. Hey, it was not easy. So fast forward, I met that particular person in high school. That's when we started things, but I was in Form 1, he was in Form 4. So happened that alimaliza shule akaenda, so I was in high school alone, but we used to communicate. So we kwa the period of the 4 years we never met, but we used to talk anywhere. I remember we were so shy on phone. Like on phone he was like tunaambiana hi kwaje poa, and then the phone goes off and I was okay. But texting, he will text me a lot and we'll talk a lot. So vile nilikuanga naenda sasa, I remember nilikuwa time ya Matiang'i, so tukaingia sasa mara ya mwisho form 4, mnakaa kama 2 months bila hata home, bila kufanya nini. So I told him Evo, plus we had an argument, so he was like, no, I'm sorry, and I need to come see you ukirudi shule. And true to his word, he came. Tukapatana sasa tau ya shule. Vile unatokanga ucha kwenu, sasa kusema katau kenye ka shule yenu huko ndo mbogi imejaa. Tukapatana and I was so excited. Guys, that's the first time I was hugging publicly. Me alikuwa ananishika na hepa. I remember even the pics, nilikuwa so unstable because he took some pics of me, and hiyo moment ilifanya ni feel like mwanzina dai huyu jamaa. Sasa akafanya makosa, like he did shopping for me to go back to school, and he akaacha nimeenda shule. So I saw this caring nature of this guy, hungeniambia shit. I felt so good, nilikuwa tu na chi hadi deski wangu anaweza sema I was just waiting nimalize shule and then to reunite and everything will be there, will be good. Because this guy, by the way, me knowing him, he was a very silent guy. So like hakuna vile ningefikiria ingekuja kuenda vile imeenda. How now? So nikamaliza shule, I went to Nairobi. He was still kwao. Hatuko tumemeet sasa any other time. Sasa nimemaliza form 4 nimeenda Nairobi, but we will talk sana sana sasa hiyo time. Kumbe this time yenye tunaongea, like this guy would call me at night. But then hata singefikiria cause you know ngianzanga kupendana na mtu like tunaongeanga long nights and all that. Kumbe by the time tunaongea actually yeye hata husni kuanga me movie na dem fulani. Kuna time hata ninge call simu haichukuliwi. Nitakwambia how I came to find out that alikuwa na dem. So nikakuja Nairobi and then ikafika time ya kujoin college. Like my dad didn't want me kukaa nje kama sijaingia college and all that, and so ikafika time tatafuta college. I was missing some points, so I didn't join like campus straight. I had to, you know, join college. So I settled for a college in his actually endo aliniapply here. There were also you know the COOPS nini program. So to select a few of colleges, but guess what? Guess what destiny did? Ikatuweka kwa college moja. Like then I was feeling like manze hii ni fate. Any imagine hata sijai feel hizo butterflies anymore, like vile nilikuwa nazifeel your time. I no longer feel them. Like nika feel in future, in fate. How can you just meet someone in high school, then right now you're supposed to go to the same college? Hiyo ilikuanga fate. Hiyo ilikuanga destiny, and hungenitoa hapo. My sister tried to talk me out of that school and whatever. Kaambia sister yangu was like this, we end up places. Acha kusomea tu huku na unaenda shule huku, acha hizo story, you go to Mombasa. And I was like mimi nataka Nyeri, like nisha choose. So yeah, September came, tukaenda shule. So by the time I was joining the same college, mwaka yao already ya kwanza ilikuwa imeisha, and so they were on attachment. So come January sasa watu wakarudi shule wote, and we will hang out, we will spend lunch time together every break. Sana lunch break together, like Evo. On Saturdays we will go to church because he used to go to church on Saturday. Yeah, paka nika change. Wow, paka nika change church. So we'll go to church together and all that. But this guy sasa, I had not done anything. Like if you know, you know. So this guy used to tell me like, sasa wewe si mtoto, wewe ni mtu mkubwa. Like sikuwa najuanga vile hii sentence ina mean, but I think I came to understand it later. So we had an argument about, you know, trying to break my, and I was like, Missy die. I think that was the first red flag that I was supposed to observe, which I never, because yeah, he said he wanted, and he's not gonna be with me if I'm not willing to. And I was like, yeah, sure, because I was not willing to do it, you know. So yeah, so like so yeah, sorry for that. So guys, we had an argument over like, I'm not willing to do that, and I was so okay, like yeah, I'm not ready, you're ready. But kuna kitu si kuobserve hapa. Jamaa alisema kama unipei me siwezi kaa hivyo. And I was like, hii time yote saizi ndo huu ni hit, like hii time yote kwani ulikuwa unakaa aje? So but after like 2 days, by the way, this guy, me by the then, any I love my previous self, because I will say no to stuff and haingeni bother. You see. So I told the guy, no, okay, me, I'm not willing to do that, so it's okay to keep break up. Nkaka day 1, day 2, day 3, And the guy came back to my inbox saying, no, I can't do that to you. I was just doing that to test you, to test your patience and all that. Na mimi mjinga, because I love the guy. Like, tukarudiana. And there's one thing I think I have to say. You see, if for example, mwachane na mtu because you're not willing to do something, it's either one of you atarudi because now you're willing to do it. Ama, yeah, because now you're willing to do it. So if you didn't want to settle for less initially, ukirudi hapo, it's either you'll settle for less ama yeye a compromise. Roho safi. You see? But I think hiyo kitu hukuwa shady because we don't have to part ways and then we agree to whatever it is. So the guy akarudi and we were good. He never actually compelled me to do anything. He never pressured me to do anything. But as time went, because we will visit often, like after church we'll go to his place, like hii kitu tu really happen. And I don't regret shit. Like, was he regret the fact that he did that? So yeah, I don't regret the fact that he did that. So did that stuff, and then now Corona came. Immediately after that shit has happened, Corona came. So everyone had to part ways. Tukaenda kila mtu ocha kwao. Like sasa mimi nikaenda ocha kwetu, nikaenda ocha kwao, and things were so messy hiyo time. Now I remember ilikuwa, I think, March to August. That's when August is when we reunited again, and things used to be so messy. I used to be so depressed because this guy changed. He will pick up calls whenever he wants. He will call me whenever he wants, and I was like, no, you see, mtu akianza kufanya hivi, you're supposed to stick to one guy. I just don't want to kuongea ujinga hapa, but if I knew ningepeana kama mchele. Like, I just held myself. So, you know, now there are people who are like, penny, but I held myself, you know, for this dude. So August came, we reunited, and yeah, we reunited. We actually met in a hotel somewhere in his town place. So by the way, and all this time tuko tunakosana over very shitty things, and this guy will be like, mbona unajifeel ukiwa like, guy, like, imagine this guy will do something. Like, I remember there's a girl we argued about. So sijui wakaendanga shoot na yeye, and then he posted wote wakaeka DP, like chali yangu na demu mwingine wameweka DP zao wakiwa shoot, and I was even not supposed to complain, and I still met this guy. Like, you know, let's rub it off our backs. Like, mistaki, I don't want anything that inatukosesha amani. And I remember nikikaa hivi tu nikumbuke, I will feel so bad because I felt like that's not how it's supposed to be. So we met in this hotel, and a girl texted this guy eti nitumie do, sijui sikumbukangi, but it was not in a borrowing tone ama in a requesting tone. So mimi kwa akili yangu I was like, mbona like anaitisha do hivyo, but siko na hata voice ya kuuliza mbona na kuitisha do hivyo. Plus I didn't want anything yenye itafanya tukosane around your time. So I was just there for the good time and then go back to Nairobi. So mimi nikaeka ile jina kwa akili. So that was around August. By the time August tukaka to September, and in September he's coming to Nairobi, I'm going to Nyeri. So October, after my birthday, I went to where we used to meet in at his hometown. So akasema badala ya ku you know kuspend fare kushindanga like mimi nakutaka wewe unanitaka tukue pamoja, why don't we just move in juu hata tuko karibu kurudi shule. And by the that was when sasa like shule ziko mambo nao mnaweza resume if mmepitisha ile if shule yenu imeweka ile mikakati yenye inafaa according to the corona stuff. And I was cool then, was good to let us go back to school. So mimi, I had plans of moving out from my cousin's place. I used to stay at my cousin's place initially when I joined college. So nilikuwa na plans za kutoka huko, and so by that time I was like sikukata, but I knew nataka like niko na do za kurent how yangu, but juu jamaa amesema to move in na mimi sijaiona akiwa na shida, and he's so nice to me. Like hizo makosa ziko zimepile up za kufanya nisikie vibaya ama zifanye ni feel like I'm not supposed to move in with him. So we moved in. The guy was so good. We will do chores together. But immediately tulifika huko simu yangu ili kufa motherboard. So I didn't have any form of communication, and so as the good guy that he is, we consented. Actually yeye ndo alisema like we agreed on sharing simu. Sorry. We agreed on sharing simu, like akasema tutumie simu moja, so akaika WhatsApp mbili. So mine ilikuwa moja na yake ilikuwa nyingine. So and this guy like he was so naive pia, ama unajua pia kama like if you're not intentionally doing bad things like nafanya vibaya nifanye hivi, like kuna hiyo mind yako ikuambiangi delete hizi conversation nini. So hakuwa amedelete anything in his WhatsApp, and so plot yenye tulihamia ilikuwa inakaa beshte yake wenye apparently walikuwa wanasoma na yeye. So tukikaa na yeye kwa house sana, alikuwa anatoka anaenda kuhang out na beshte yake, wanakaa pamoja kidogo. So ikakuwa a habit, and he used to leave sana, but alikuwa ananiachia simu nisiboeke because I was so addicted to Instagram and phone, like Instagram. So he will leave the phone with me. So one day nikaingia, yani sijui hata shetani gani zilinipeleka huko. One day I just went kwa WhatsApp yake, which I never did. Nilikuwa nimetumia hiyo simu like for a whole 2 weeks na sikuwahi guza. I went to his WhatsApp. Scroll kidogo. Actually conversations zenye naona hapa hata ni conversations zenye hata siko like sitaki hata kuingia ndani cause zikai fishy in the first place. So I came across that exact girl who was asking for money, that name who was asking for money, and I was like, hey, acha nijue huyu dem ni nani, cause remember ile dem niliona nilisikianga like mbona huombi like do kwa njia ya maana. So I opened the conversation, and so tuseme hii time yote like the corona time yenye tunakosana, kumbe this guy and this girl have consented to be in a relationship like behind our backs. So the girl has a boyfriend, and now this guy has me, the girlfriend, but they have agreed because ni corona na tuko kijiji moja, we should do our thing without letting anyone know. So I came across the conversation, and sasa walikuwa wamekosana, and so sasa walikuwa wanarushiana maneno. So hapo kwa kurushiana maneno, this guy of mine says, ulifanya nikwambie siri zangu. And then the girl asks, siri gani? That I have a baby mama. And I was like, wow. Alifanya nikwambia hadi niko na baby mama. Yani like I didn't believe it. You two sentence. Sio kuna vitu zingine zinakamenge from the person you love zinakugonga shock moja safi. Like what did they just wow. Mimi hata sikuperuse, sikutaka kuona tena cause you see like there's nothing more to dig in now kwa hiyo chat cause you see naona wanarudishiana maneno cause wameachana. So okay, by the way, right now I'm just trying to bring out the emotions for you to elewa how I felt. But saizi si feeling shit. Kuna time nilikuwa napeana hiyo story nalia. So nimeona stories za baby mama, mimi nikatoka kwa hiyo chat, nikaanza kutetemeka, nikaanza kuogopa hata akikuja naona kama anajua already nimeona. But I think before akuje I went now to nikaanza sasa kushuku, nikaona msee you mean, cause this guy used to be like a silent killer. Unaona ule msee hata huwezi fikiria anaweza ongea na dem, hata huwezi fikiria anaweza katia dem, hata huwezi fikiria anaweza cheat. If kuna mtu kama huyo ni huyo. So mimi ninatetemeka hivi saa hizo, ninashika simu hivi, nikaenda kwa chat ingine. Now this was the best friend. This was the best friend, but I knew this girl as the best friend because I used to see them hang out in school. So mimi kwenda kwa best friend, sijui, I think Mother's Day comes before. Okay, so I think kitu kama hiyo, something like that. Sijui what comes. Sijui ulipata. So the girl, I think alikuwa amepata mtoto. I don't remember vile it happened, but alikuwa na this guy of mine wished I think the lady Mother's Day, and then the lady akamuuliza, by the way, hata hujai niambia unaitwa baba nani? And the guy replies, naitwa baba who? So ile point ya ile conversation nyingine about that ulifanya nikwambie ukweli, I have a baby mama. So imeanza kunihit, so hii kitu ni ukweli, and I felt so useless. By the way, that was a red flag number 1. Ara achana na hiyo cheating. By the way, I think I never felt so bad about cheating, although nilieka sasa nilieka part of the things that zili stir up how bad now I started feeling about this guy. So like mimi ni manzi yako, like mbona usiniambie? So ikani hit kwa mind, so I'm not even a friend to you because umeambia best yako, umeambia someone you are cheating on me with, that you have a baby mama. So by the hata kama you're hiding to protect me, like haikuwa tu inanimekia sense, because if you protect me then unge disclose here anyone. And so guys, that hey, hiyo siku mimi nilikuwa natetemeka hivi yani. And then he came back kwa how I started viewing him as a very different kind of person. Nilikuwa namuona kama mtu anaweza ni, cause I felt so broken. Nilikuwa naona kama mtu anaweza niua na stress hivyo. Mimi nikaanza tu kunyamaza, like sikuwahi kumfigure out hivyo. Like that really changed me. So I remember nilisema, hey, mimi nikisoma kitu kingine kwa hii simu nitapata beep. Nitapata blood pressure. So I just kept the phone kando. I never touched it again. So but bado wananiachia simu. So what happened ni team the following day. So sasa nimefeel uchungu. Nilitoa tu ka book fulani hapo hivyo. I wrote what I felt. I wrote how heartbroken I was. And by the from your moment I felt like hatuna future. But nilikuwa nampenda. I felt like hakuna hiyo future. You see, future ni kitu ya kukuja uko mbele. Cause like, why will you have a baby without telling me, and you're disclosing to your friends and the person you're cheating on me on? Like, I felt so bad. So I wrote somewhere how I felt, like a journal or something. Because you see, saizi sina simu hata naweza andika ati kwa diary yangu. I just wrote on a book. I'll tell you why nasema I wrote on a book. So secondly, sasa the following day, the trend, we did chores, we had I think lunch, and he went back to his friend's place, but bado haja notice. And so I took the phone and started now going it through afresh. Sasa mimi like I will see conversation ya imeanza na initial ya ex wake. Like I knew the ex, but I was never concerned about the ex. Like I just knew he had an ex, you see. And then kwa hii sasa initial ya ex alikuwa amesaviwa na the first initial kama vile mimi ni Dama, and then you save me the D. But sasa kwa hiyo conversation yenye you see, kuna hiyo conversation ya mwisho kulikuanga na heart emojis. But mimi sikuwa nataka mushende by the way. But sasa whatever I saw yesterday ikani prompt kufungua the conversation. So this guy of mine was asking, ulisema nitaona mtoto lini? Akasema sijui unaweza muona. The girl says unaweza muona anytime. And the way the guy is talking, it's not even in a good tone. So ulisema nini, and then sasa hapo ilikuwa like sasa a month ago, like ni kama a month ago, anamwambia we are turning 6 months sijui in this date and we've outgrown nguo, so tutumie pesa za kununua nguo. And the girl was like, I think hata the guy didn't even reply or something, ama maybe sasa because there was no conversation after that. I bet they talked maybe on phone, I don't know. And then sasa now it was that girl's birthday. The girl posts herself and the guy says happy birthday, and then the girl replies thank you with my guy's initial. So ni kama walikuwa naitana, if for example I'm Dama and my boyfriend is Paul, so thank you P, you see, na to heart emoji, so it can hit. Wow. So it's true that msi akona like me, mandi yangu hata ilikuwa kidogo tu hiyo time, mimi nikajiambia like I'm asking this girl, like namuuliza ikitaka kulipuka ilipuke, as long as najua they are not in a relationship right now. I just want to be sure that huyu jamaa anaweza kuwa na mtoto na hajaniambia like hivyo tu. I just want to be sure hivyo. So the following day sijui the jamaa, by the way sasa unajua ile sasa ya we've just moving, life iko tu hivyo. So alikuwa anaendanga uchakwao, anakuja na tu vitu sasa, vitu za kupika, za kutumia. So I think kuna tu weekend hapo aliendanga. Me I took the girl's number and nikavao, yani I also wrote that on my book, and I viewed him very differently and I was so much in pain. Hadi tungekuwa tumelala na and I'm just staring at him, I'm like unalala aje ukiwa umenifanyia hivyo, like with all those secrets, like how do you sleep even, what? So I think the guy went home because kuna place alienda, and mimi I used another number to call the girl because I was afraid akuja mwambie oh your girlfriend called me. Yani that I think that was the lowest point of me, like you know, imefika mpaka you're contacting an ex of your current. Mimi so I called the girl, and the girl, by the girl was so kind, like hatu kuvurugana cause pia mimi sikuwa nimeenda na intentions za kuvurugana. So I was like sasa poa, uko aje? Niko poa. Nilikuwa nataka kukuuliza cause I didn't want to introduce myself, ashike majina yangu and then akuje aseme. So I was like mimi nilikuwa tuna swali, can I ask? Ananiambia unaweza uliza, uko na mtoto? Akaniambia niko na mtoto. Nikamwambia is the father of your the girl took a sigh of relief and akaniambia yeah he is. Nikamuuliza sasa like relationship yenu iko aje? Akaniambia at first like alikataa mtu hii and that's why we parted ways, and yeah he was cheating. Okay, and so tukapart ways, but the underlying issue ama ile kitu ilifanya tuachane is the fact that alikataa mtu hii and alikuwa na manzi mwingine. So like vile nisikia like huyu msee hana like mambo most, ama by the girl is so mature. Like nikamwambia my name is Dama and I'm current wa whoever, and I just found these messages and I'm so hurt that hajaniambia. Like I wouldn't know why mbona hajaniambia, and I don't have a problem with him having a kid considering all this time I was away. So this girl tells me in fact tulikosania wewe. Wow, cause you see tumekuwa like in a relationship way back time yote, but akakuja akahave dem katikati. Sasa mpaka kwenye ilifika akapata mtu dem akapata bora. So in fact tulikosania wewe, and the fact that sasa niko na bora akakataa. And so I asked the girl like aje, or how did you guys meet? Akaniambia used to work pamoja, and in fact tulikuwa tumemovie. Wow, and I was just getting hurt minute by minute, and so I asked me, but then I honestly didn't have a problem with him seeing the kid or him doing what, considering now the girl had moved on. And I was just trying to act as a grown ass wife, you know, like anaweza ona mtoto. I didn't know how baby mama stuff can be shady. Hey, because I just pray that stuck your life, you know. So yeah, so we talked to the girl. She was so nice to me, and like akaniambia, it's okay if we're okay, just don't let him know. And I told the girl, no, I'm not letting him know. You just, it's okay. Nikamza anakutumianga doza mtoi, and she was like, namuitishanga hadu anything, hafanyi anything, and also like, it's okay, ni poa basi, me I'll just see to eat vile nitadu, cause I thought nitakuwa na courage ya confront huyu jamaa, we talk it out such that hata akitaka kutuma kitu he doesn't do it behind my back, which guys I never did. Like I never confronted him about it. I just started viewing him in a very different way. And now guys, there's a point iko hapa. The fact that alikataa huyu mtoto was like, sasa mimi niko hapa, so hata mimi nikapata ball naweza treatiwa hivi. You see, by the way, kuna hii story, and as much as I'm talking this because I almost dropped out of school, there have been girls coming to my inbox and they watch my content. You see, ukiwa manzi ya mtu, and there have been an ex, achanga kujiona ukiwa maana sana, like ukiwa maana sana because you're the current, because it's all dependent on the person pia mwenye uko na like character yake, ama you see. And the fact that huyu jamaa hakuwa ameniambia na amedisclose watu when he's been doing shady things, nilikuwa na all reasons za ku decide vile ni decide. I just decided I'm not any better. Hata mimi nikipata wangu sijui kama ataniruka tafuta mtu mwingine, and so I'm not getting any. I'm even not giving myself chances of even hata sitaka kusikia niko na ball, hata sitaka kuota niko na ball. So and by this time guys tunaongea hivyo, nimeshika hivi mashiro iko late hivi, so like nasema guys, these are the wages of sin. And I remember akitokanga tu hivi kwa how I will pray na mimi tu Mungu tu hii kikam hii to this time ikikam, I'm not ready. But I was so honest with God, like I'm not ready to kuachana with this guy because I love him, but I'm broken, but I must take care of myself. Like I must do something yenye mimi hata na madawa siwezi taka kusikia ati like I'm carrying his child. No. So but I will feel so bad, and I wrote it on a book as well. So he came in the evening. I never confronted him. I just told him, me aki ujue hizi vitu zikuja, I just want to have a birth control on. I'm not risking anything. And initially guys, before I saw easy messages, I didn't have a problem with even getting pregnant or whatever at the time, but God protects his people, cause wow, ningepata hiyo ball. So on a fine day, I think sasa ni juu ya environment. Remember that tujamaliza mwezi mzima kutoka to move in. So ndo ujue hizi vitu who come as early as when the relationship is starting, ni sisi huwa tunazienda look. Plus vitu huwa haziendi wrong along the way. They start wrong, and that was wrong to start with, you know. So akakuja mimi nikamwambia, you see me, like mimi naomba tu Mungu hivi, nimefunga tu hivi, nikiona hiyo nikinyesha mimi si risk tena. I just want to have a birth control on, and that's it. If itawafika time nipate mtoto, I'll just get it out. So mimi with his phone nikafanya research, and I settled on a birth control that I wanted, which could not be good to you mwenye unasikia at the fact that I had a birth control on. But I feel like if you're old enough to do that, you're also old enough to protect yourself. If you feel like you're so grown to have then you should also be so grown to protect yourself. And if you can do that and risk it's like you can terminate a pregnancy, then you can go the easy way of just protecting yourself, not to like just having that control hata kama ni pills, not to ever do that in your life, to terminate. Plus I feel like hata ukipenda mtu, it's not just everyone unazalia ama it's not just everyone, cause huyo jamaa alinipea like a whole different image of him. I didn't view him like that. And guys, I can tell you that's where our problems started. I started viewing him in a different way. Nikakosa future. I was there because I loved him then, but hiyo future ni unaonanga future itakuwa hivi, like ikaanza kuwa dim. So ikaanza tu kuwa hivyo like dim. So acha part 1 ifike hapo, nikupe part 2. Are you ready for part 2? Are you ready for part 2? So guys, before tuende kwa part 2, because I'm just creating it now, I'm just doing it right now, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Sasa nikwambia after hapo, cause hii relationship itakuja itaka kuniua bana.